I was talking to a really good friend of mine last week. We've actually been friends since my freshman year of college, and kind of a funny story of how we met. I'm an identical twin, and my sister and I went to the same university for the first 2 years, and then I transferred to another program at another university. And so this friend of mine one day approached me, and she was like, I see you all over campus. Like, she thought I was some amazing brainiac that was taking like quadruple the amount of classes than a normal student. And she's like, I mean, I'm at one end and then I take a bus and you're at the other end of campus. Like, it was just so funny. And I was like, oh, I'm an identical twin. And she's like, oh my gosh, that explains it. So we laughed and laughed, and we've been friends ever since. She is an amazing individual. She is ambitious, intelligent. She is a dreamer, and that's what I'm going to focus on today about her. She is a small business owner, and she has 2 small businesses. I think she might have more than that, but she also works full time. She's a mom to 2 beautiful girls, and this year she is hosting a foreign exchange student. So she is a bonus daughter, as she calls her. She's an amazing, intelligent, wonderful, supporting husband. They support each other. I mean, I could go on and on. She's an amazing individual, and she's fun, and just, I mean, she's worth having as a friend for sure. I'm not sure what I bring to the table for her and me, but she is an amazing friend to me. No, we really love each other. But so I was talking to her last week. We use Marco Polo, the app. She lives in a different state, than I do, and we keep up on Marco Polo. So props to Marco Polo. But we were talking to one another, and she was just telling me about the fact that one of her small businesses, the city, I don't know how any of this works, but the city in which she operates her small business has upped the codes and is enforcing some unforeseen and unexpected requirements on small businesses this year that has not been required in the past. She's had this dream she dreamt, I don't know, probably close to 10 years ago. She's had this successful business going. And so now she was just updating me. She's like, I got to do this and that. I got to jump through this loop and then jump through this loop. She said, I'm starting to consider the fact that I might have to kind of reimagine. Those are my words of her, what kind of paraphrasing what she told me. But this is a dream that she's looking at now that became a reality. And going forward, it's not the future she was envisioning for this dream. But that there's a possibility that this dream will have to come to an end as we know it. But she didn't really say it that way. She said, I have to rethink and relook at this dream. And I just thought that was a really awesome, healthy, and powerful way to look at the close of this possible dream that's been such a success. Because then she said, let's say I have to, it's a business. Let's say she has to sell this business. She said, I can take whatever is left over from that, she said, and I can turn around and I'll pour it into another dream. I was just so impressed. I just thought it was amazing. Perspective. And I thought, she saw the end of this dream of hers as the beginning of something else that's going to be wonderful and good. And she never used the word failure. She didn't say she felt like a failure. She basically was going with the flow. There's so much in life that is unexpected that happens. There's so much in life that is out of our control. And I just think those 2 variables in life, we can't know the future. We can't know when we in the example of my friend, when she dreams, she can't know what the future really looks like. If she plans for a year, or if we plan a year in advance, if we dream for something 5 years, 10 years down the road, we can't really know what the future looks like. But what we do know is that there's going to be unforeseen things and there's going to be unexpected things. And I just think her approach to it, that one dream, the possibility, at least at this point, of one dream coming to an end, only means that it's the opportunity for the beginning of something new and something else that can be good and something else that can be wonderful. So I want to leave us with that thought. Just what's going on in my life? What's going on? I've been thinking about this for days over the weekend. I talked to her maybe on Thursday or Friday of last week. And so I've been thinking on this for days now. And I just thought how applicable that is to so many of our lives, that failure can stop us. Like, it can stop you cold in your tracks. Failure isn't fuel for anything. Failure typically stops us. But if we see the end of something, we don't want things to come to an end. She doesn't want her business to come to an end. But if unforeseen and unexpected things have brought it to this point, things out of her control, she's seeing that end of something good as the beginning of something else. What possibly is coming to an end in your life? That rather than seeing it as a failure and then feeling like one and then allowing it to just stop us dead in our tracks in life, what can you say? What can I say is, you know what? That might be coming to an end, but what's possible next? If that's coming to an end, what could possibly be the next good thing in my life that's about to begin, that can be developed? I've been thinking about it. I hope it gave you something to chew on, and I hope you have a wonderful day.